The Scarlet Letter, written by Nathaniel Hawthorne and first published in 1850, is a novel set in the 17th century in a Puritan community in Boston, Massachusetts. The story follows Hester Prynne, a young woman who is forced to wear a scarlet letter A on her clothing as a symbol of her adultery. The novel explores themes of sin, guilt, revenge, and redemption, and it is considered one of the greatest American novels ever written. The novel begins with Hester Prynne standing on the scaffold in the marketplace, holding her infant daughter Pearl, and being publicly shamed for committing adultery. Her husband, who had been presumed dead, had arrived in Boston while she was pregnant and had witnessed her shame. He disguises himself as a physician and swears her to secrecy, promising to reveal himself later. Hester is forced to wear a scarlet letter A on her clothing, which stands for adulteress. She is ostracized by the community and lives alone in a small cottage on the outskirts of town. Despite her shame, Hester remains strong and resilient, and she becomes known for her skill at sewing and embroidery. One of the most significant themes in the novel is sin and guilt. Hester's sin has brought shame not only upon herself but upon her entire community. She feels guilty for her actions and believes that she deserves her punishment. Reverend Arthur Dimmesdale, the minister of the town, is also consumed by guilt, as he is the father of Hester's child but is unable to publicly acknowledge his role in her sin. Another theme explored in the novel is revenge. Roger Chillingworth, Hester's husband, seeks revenge against the man who has dishonored his wife. He discovers that Dimmesdale is the father of Hester's child and decides to use his position as a physician to torment him. He also becomes obsessed with the idea of revenge and is consumed by hatred. Throughout the novel, Hawthorne uses symbolism to enhance the themes and meaning of the story. The Scarlet Letter itself is a symbol of Hester's sin, and it also represents the Puritan society's rigid moral code. The forest, which is a place of freedom and wildness, is a symbol of the character's desire for escape from the constraints of Puritan society. Pearl, Hester's daughter, is a symbol of the consequences of sin and the complexity of human relationships. As the novel progresses, Hester becomes more accepted by the community, as she continues to help others and remain strong in the face of her punishment. Dimmesdale, however, becomes increasingly consumed by guilt and becomes physically and emotionally ill. Chillingworth, who has been living with Dimmesdale, discovers that he is dying and reveals that he has been poisoning him. In the final scene of the novel, Hester and Dimmesdale meet in the forest, where they confess their love for each other and plan to leave Boston and start a new life together. However, Dimmesdale dies before they can leave, and Hester returns to her cottage alone. Chillingworth also dies, having lost his purpose in life. The Scarlet Letter is a powerful novel that explores the human experience of sin and guilt. Hawthorne's use of symbolism and imagery adds depth and meaning to the story, and his portrayal of the Puritan society is both critical and insightful. The novel's themes of sin, guilt, revenge, and redemption continue to resonate with readers today, making it a classic of American literature.
We hope you are enjoying the content on the Library Channel. Our team is dedicated to bringing you the best book summary, recommendations, and literary discussions on YouTube. If you are finding our content helpful, we would greatly appreciate it if you could take a moment to like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts or suggestions, and subscribe to our channel. This will help us grow and continue to provide you with more great content in the future. Thank you for your support and happy reading.